Yeah, today's featured location is the Nexus, which gives you lots of opportunities to screw with your opponent via various location cards, as we're going to see. But I just wanted to acknowledge that this wasn't my plan for today. Originally, I was going to play this cool Galactus Sling deck where you play Symbiote Spider-Man. Then on turn 5, you play Web Sling and Shuri. Then you activate your Symbiote Spider-Man. That means your Shuri has effectively gone off twice. Then you can move your Symbiote Spider-Man out of the way and drop that 24 power Galactus to hopefully just solo that spot and into the game. A cool new interaction from Web Sling, which came out this week, which I've been waiting to do, but it was impossible with the Nexus because everybody like stacks the Nexus and gets tons of power in your Galactus location and makes it really impossible to do that. So I said, screw this. I'm sick of the featured location. I hate the Nexus today for this. We're just going to play our location build, which I don't think I've really played since Merlin came out even. I know I had some older videos, but all of the location changing cards in one deck, including, of course, Reality Stone from Thanos, which can also be some nice glue around the rest of this deck. You got like Nico, don't forget, has the location transformation spell as well. You know, Snowguard, Classic Uatu in here, just so we know what we're working with constantly. But really, I think the stars of this deck are probably Quake and Legion, which we've seen popping up actually into various meta decks these days, just because they can both be so swingy and so impactful. Legion in particular, spicy with the Nexus, but Quake even spicier, where an opponent thinks they're winning the Nexus, and then at the last minute you shift it out and change everything, which is always cool with decks like this to kind of see, even though this deck has no real power output. There's like Thanos is kind of it. But sometimes just being creative and identifying opportunities with lines and surprise factors can go a really long way towards winning games, which is always a good reminder. So I don't think this deck is good. I went on a 7-8 run through my first 15 games, down a few cubes, you know, so not one I would like recommend you try to climb with or anything. Definitely more of a theme and meme sort of deck, but probably one that's a really good reminder that like featured location days in particular, leaning into those can be helpful, but also just understanding ways to win that aren't purely about numbers, but sometimes about like disruption and creativity and just surprising your opponent and how far that can go, as you're about to see various times in this video. Sakaar Grand Prix, Nexus, and Xandar. Oh, okay. None of these really need to get ahead in. Time Stone's our best bet to play early, probably. I mean, it and Soulstone are basically the same, but I think Sakaar Grand Prix we could do a spicy little flip on with Quake, right? Think they're winning Sakaar Grand Prix and then flip out. I mean, Nexus also, though, is kind of doing that too, because you want to be ahead in Nexus for that, I guess, right? So, like, yeah, we could get strong here, basically. Flip. Well, we would also want to get strong in Nexus because we're not flipping it. Well, I mean, I guess if I flip Nexus and Xandar, they might try to get strong, and then I'd be strong here and Sakaar. Yeah, that's the way to do it, right? You play Quake left here, actually, so that you're winning Nexus by a lot, and that gives you the advantage in Sakaar. Okay, just kidding. Mirror Dimension. Oh my god, double Nexus here is certainly a possibility. Merlin's good. Snowguard can maybe go mid, that's fine. Bro, double Nexus, like you want to be strong left, so I don't mind a Merlin there. He can scale a little at least. Certainly Thanos, Iron Lad makes sense there, two of our bigger guys. But we also could consider, you know, bailing out of the Nexi or quaking the Nexi as well, depending on what happens there. If you got really strong left, either way, you could quake the Nexus over there right now, save that spot right, and, you know, play Thanos left. They might not expect, they might expect that I would like turn off Nexus. They might not expect that I would flip it. You know what I mean? So like Thanos left becomes this really interesting line. Do you like Iron Lad better, or do you just like these better? The bonus energy, I mean, I don't know. I kind of know what I want to do, right? I sort of just want to play Thanos, Quake, Bear. I think that's really fine. Iron Lad, Legion would actually be a little annoying, I guess, because I want to do that Nexus flip thing. Oh, that's a little annoying too. Does any of these say like he can't? No, it just can't be destroyed or discarded. Not that he can't be debuffed. I mean, either way, it's gonna hit. I want my strongest cards here. Something's gonna get hit, I guess, no matter what I do. So that's fine. Maybe if I put the Widow's Bite there, that shows our hand a little too hard, doesn't it? This also, though, means I can't get a second card over there. It's only Thanos. But if you're ahead enough, maybe you don't care. I don't know. This really shows our hand, I think. You could maybe do Nocturne, but I just need, even if he's only 5 power against Omega Sentinel, I just need the power there. You know what I mean? Like, I just need it there. Oh, they didn't go left at all. I think we'll be okay then. Killmonger! Oh, I'm actually totally fine still for the Quake. Doesn't matter. We're chilling, right? We're chilling. I mean, you know, it's, oh my God. They are actually trolling right now, dude. No way. Unbelievable. Actually, gods. I can't Quake like I needed to. Oh my God. I can Quake here and send the Nexus into Killmonger, but then I just always lose right. There's no way to get over there. Are you actually joking right now, dude? So then the play would be to turn it off, but I still can't win right. I have no way over there. I can't get over there. You can do this, but it turns it off too late. You don't ever... This is unbelievable that I lost to a Quake, dog. They are a Cerebro deck, so I don't actually expect them to get very strong mid, but neither am I. I also can't get strong mid, right? Like, I already lost my ability to get strong mid. Is there any world where I do like a 4-drop here that somehow magically wins? You know, I think they're always going to have 12 points here. I don't think anything except like an Ares would win. You know, for 1 cube, I'll see it out because it's funny, but I don't see anything but Ares winning this game, right? Valkyrie left, sure. I mean, that tracks. They were never going to play Cerebro because it sucks. Oh my God. Dude, suddenly does... no, I guess we actually lose left now anyway, too, probably, even if we got big enough. It's kind of impossible, but Ares still doesn't win left, I don't think, right? Laufey! Are you serious? We win with 2 times. Bro, that Quake was so nuts, but not as nuts as the Laufey, dog. Are you serious? They didn't have Cerebro. Bro, it's interesting, like, so it's funny. I played that Cerebro 3 M'Baku deck, right? Lockjaw, Cerebro 3, M'Baku, Valkyrie. I wasn't happy with it. I didn't have a good time. It had an okay win rate, but I just didn't have fun with it. Put out the video. Golden Gauntlet happens. The big World Finals were this weekend. I was a part of it. I casted the first few rounds of the tournament, which was awesome, by the way. Super fun. Had a great time. Did the pre-show too, which was cool. Cerebro 3, spoiler alert, ends up winning the tournament. Less of a kind of fun version, I would say, because not running like Lockjaw. Still had M'Baku, actually, but not Lockjaw. Doesn't have Valkyrie, though, is what's interesting. My point being that I've seen a lot of Cerebro 3 today since it won the tournament, but I don't know where the Valkyrie lists are coming from. There's like Cerebro 3 won, but people aren't actually playing the list that won, which, you know, it was definitely probably, you know, tuned to Conquest and had, you know, more protective stuff in there and some sneakier stuff, I guess, to some extent. But I don't know, Valkyrie's about as sneaky as it gets. So it's interesting, like Killmonger also not on that list, Omega Sentinel not on that list, Black Widow not on that list. So it's like, see, Cerebro 3 got some love, but I've seen 2 Valkyries today. So people are actually running Cerebro 3, but just like different variations, right? Like I had my Lockjaw variation. This is a Killmonger Omega Sentinel variation, I presume, just because everything's at 3 in the running pass. But it's just kind of crazy. This Cerebro 3 happened all at once with just M'Baku, whereas obviously Cerebro 3 has been a deck in the past too, but C2 had really been the driver there most of the time. Hey, Tinkerers. Oh, there's our Nexus finally, dog. I've been waiting all day. Vibranium, let's go ahead and turn that off. I mean, we'll do Nexus shenanigans for sure. Vibranium, though, we can just get out ahead of a little bit here. Use this bonus energy, get our stones flowing. Strange Academy can be weird with Nexus. This is high Evo Shocker. Cool, dude. Wonder if it could be Agatha, maybe. We've seen some Shocker Agatha stuff. Oh, I love early Merlin. That's great. His hand is crazy cheap, but kind of scary, too. I don't know how I want to utilize the Nexus now just yet. I'm trying to think, like, what's the best round here? Like, high evo decks are definitely good at getting power into the Nexus. So we could maybe let them overcommit and then bail out later. You know, get strong elsewhere. But it's going to be hard to get strong left. I just don't have a lot of numbers, you know. We just ultimately... I thought about literally just putting an Iron Man in this deck or something to, like, give us extra numbers, you know. Definitely looks more like regular high evo so far. Magic is also an interesting win condition, right? Like, you know, they think they're gonna have an extra turn for Magic, then you turn that off, right? Triple Nexus is always fun too if they stay small left, but again, I gotta get a big guy there. I need like Thanos there or whatever. Oh, Cosmo turns off Legion Nexus, but certainly lots of other options still. Hey, polymorphs are good, I guess, huh? Ooh, Quake is also good. Oh my god, okay, things are getting a little more interesting now. Things start to spice up a little bit here. I need more polymorphs, actually. That would be pretty nice. That would be pretty great, actually. Oh! Oh my god, we're turning that off immediately. Okay, that's fun. That's like, that kind of looks like an accident too, though, right? So they're not going to be like too suspicious of that. Oh, Mojo World. I mean, okay. We're, you know, that's something, I guess. Dazzler. Oh, we could actually get, I think we could get a decent Dazzler here. There's the Legion. So you could go Legion Mojo World. All at once to turn off. Oh, we have literally so many good options here, dude. It's actually crazy. If I do this, I send Nexus right. They're thinking, hey, I gotta get strong right, okay? I can move Nocturne mid and then Legion left to turn off Limbo and win right and left with Legion, right? And this just like, the Quake is basically just keeping them on their feet so they play a big guy right instead of playing a lot of guys right. You know what I mean? Like, this is, I really like this a lot, I think. This feels like the perfect kind of play, actually. I really like this a lot. I might even... I do have to win on numbers left, but I think that's going to happen. I think that's going to happen. So they're going to think about playing big guys right now, or might even skip a turn, to be honest. We put... Oh, I guess I could put Nico here to get even bigger on the Legion, yeah. So this turns Mojo World into a play. We always know we lose mid like this, but we hope that we win. Actually, I guess Nocturne would be bigger right, but I'm going to win anyway based on bodies. We don't care about that. So I'd rather have the stats on Legion. Dazzler gets bigger, Nico buffs. This is pretty amazing, right? This is pretty amazing. They only went 2 right, so we just win. We just win. I didn't even think about Nocturne turning off Limbo herself, but we just win. Mojo World always wins. They cannot win right unless it's like, I don't know, Jubilee Mr. Sinister or something. I don't think we're expecting that. Yeah, they put the big guys here for the Nexus, and we just win. This is so beautiful, dude. I freaking love it. And we got the freebie left too, because I just didn't even put a card there. I guess if they had put Infinite left, we actually would have been cooked here, but that's why putting the Nexus right was such a big deal, right? That's why that seemed important, because they were probably thinking a little bit about Limbo turning off with Nocturne. They probably weren't thinking about Mojo World turning on, right? That's the crazy thing. Man, I actually could have won all 3 spots if I played Nico mid, by the way, which I think actually is a pretty good consideration if I think about it. It makes sense for Dazzler to play Nico right, and I wanted to make sure we had a significant power output left, so I kind of like this. But I also didn't really expect them to play any cards mid either right now. So I don't know. Nico mid's a pretty good excuse, because you also don't really expect them to play 3 cards ever either. So you probably trust 3 and 3 to beat, you know, I was thinking maybe even 1 card here, but certainly still beats 2 and 2. So man, really interesting game. Skillful Ghost, Muir Island, Compound, and was that Dream Dimension again? Dude, I keep getting the same locations over and over again. I'm like extra sensitive to it today, of course, because like, you know, it's what my deck's about. Uatu's really making me pay attention. He's watching. What? Okay, location change on Dream Dimension, or do we just go for Muir Island, man? I think we just go for Muir, dude. Like, I'm loading it up. I'm gonna have 3 bodies there for next turn. If we want to, we'll certainly convince the opponent why I'm there. Show them why. They might lean in even harder. Lockjaw. Okay, so I'm thinking War Machine deck, obviously, which we're pretty good against. Let's be real, right? Magic. They might like storm that, but I don't really care. I don't actually particularly value the magic much, other than like turning it off is sometimes a surprise factor, I guess. That's really the upside for me. Scarlet Witch. Oh man, maybe this C3 actually, huh? Yeah, it is C3. Okay, this is Lockjaw C3, which I tried playing and, as you guys saw, didn't love. Tried to make it more of kind of a combo. Well, I wouldn't even call it a combo, but meme with M'Baku Lockjaw, right? Like, that's a little combo, I guess. But then it went and won the freaking Golden Gauntlet World Finals, which I was a part of, by the way. Happy to cast, had a lot of fun. You know, but clearly a better list, right? A little bit more protective of itself with stuff like Cosmo, not running the greedy Valkyrie, right? Really showcased the difference there. I love Nico Dude, but I don't have a great, you know, I guess if you go like just maybe Hawk Nico Time Stone, we still would have ways to turn off Limbo here for the surprise factor, but I don't know that we'll have enough tempo. It just depends on when they want to play that Cerebro, right? If they save the Cerebro for turn 7 because they think, oh, he loves Limbo, he's not going to turn it off, then maybe we have a play there, right? I don't think I have any way to like... Ooh, there's our way to turn off Cerebro, by the way. Perfect, okay. Let's play this here so we don't accidentally turn off the Limbo now. Does this give me at least 13 points? 8, 10, 11. No, it only gives me 11 points. Kind of need 13. This also puts me at 11. I mean, it's fine as long as they don't play a 4th card there, but they're always kind of free to because they know they can just boost it later. I really don't want this to turn off Limbo, though, because if it does, I've kind of lost my surprise factor, right? Maybe it just goes mid, actually, for that logic, I guess. But I also need to win left. I don't know. Maybe nothing goes here. I don't know. Maybe I screw him with a location, too. We could also take that as like, hey, give me a Monster Island or whatever, right? There's other ways to get there on that. Nocturne. Okay, 11 to 9. It's Scarlet Witch, right? Okay. Now they know I'm gonna have a Scarlet Witch, though, dude. No, now they know I have Scarlet Witch. No, also Baxter Building helps them. Oh, man. This would be my play normally, right? But I don't know. I think we're going to lose Baxter Building. I think they know the Scarlet Witch is here now, so kind of maybe expecting Limbo to turn off. So I think this cooks you, right? I think they just commit the Cerebro this turn, and we lose. I don't think there's any way around that for me, right? I mean, again, maybe if a location screws them, you could go like double location hit or something, but I'm going to pretend they don't know that Limbo's turning off, even though I think they do know that Limbo's turning off, because Scarlet Witch showed. And oh, wait a minute. That's not a Cerebro. It's not Cerebro yet. Let's go. 11 to 9 also holds, which surprises me. Let's go. I mean, there is just this psychological side of it, too, where it's like he played the Limbo. Even if you see a Scarlet Witch or suspect a Reality Stone, you're like, he played it. He wants the Limbo. You know, he's not going to turn off the Limbo. It becomes this weird little secondary win condition where your goal is just to trick them. It's really silly. TVA, okay, like obviously we can just deny that if we want. I guess we start with Mind Stone, yeah. Savage Land we don't want to fill in too much, so that's not it. Pit of Exile, not really a problem. Oh, free Makari. Okay, so I'm thinking C3 deck already. We've seen a lot of C3 today. That's probably it. Destroy and draw is probably not it right now. I think we just go again for dudes here. I will. Oh, not a C3 deck. Okay, cool. Mr. Sinister Clone, and Makari. What are we looking at here, guys? Some kind of hand buff deck? Some kind of I don't know, were these Erishim? Did I even look at Erishim? No, not Erishim. No, I don't know, dude. I like Nocturne makes. Oh, I also really like Nico though. I think we turn off TVA already, right? Like just call it a day. This is a weird, like they're gonna be playing suboptimally here because they want to go for TVA, and then I just, like, you know, punish that basically. Oh, do we get ahead of Viv? We do nicely. 8-7. Beautiful. Elysium. Oh my goodness. Do we magic out of that now? Legion Savage Land. Do I even win like this though? This only puts me to 5, and they go to 5 already. You would probably do this here then. You don't win mid though usually like this, right? And I always lose right. No, that can't be it. There's no way that's the play. That just loses you the game. Maybe next turn it could be the play. If you put a Thanos here, that actually tracks a little harder. Maybe next turn it's the play. They want to support their Viv here, but you also, like, you know, you kind of lock in if you do that, right? Like, you start getting buffs, but you lock in. I don't know how hard you want to lock in. Makari in a Viv deck is interesting, by the way. Like, you can never buff your Makari, right? I think, or well, I guess, how does, no, she's start of turn. Yeah, it's end of turn. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe just getting ahead on the Thanos here lets this happen, right? So you probably still are losing mid, but you're hoping somehow you hold left. It's really nice they played right here, actually. That gives me more confidence that we might hold. Because now they might play left. Oh, actually, that's... Well, that's kind of a pickle again, because now she might move and give them a space. Shoot. If she moves again at start of turn, she could move mid. And give them 1 space to win, and then I'm only ahead by 11. They would only need a 7 power play here to match, which doesn't really seem hard. Well, shoot. Viv moving actually creates a pickle, doesn't it? I think we might be cooked here a little bit. Well, now they can... Now Viv only moves mid, which means maybe... Oh, we're losing right, though. Silver Surfer's too big. Dog. No! So Viv moves mid. Yeah, we had to hold right for this plan. Now they only need 6 points, which we just saw double Gwynpool. Like, we know, obviously, this can go off. Ah, man, if this were just 2 point, like, if this wasn't buff from the first Gwynpool, we'd have it. I'll let them have their cubes here. Have fun, bud. Oh, Surfer 2, yeah, of course. Yeah, that was gonna create a pickle too. Dude, it's crazy we tied in 2 spots. Like, what the heck? That's sick. Ooh, discard. Okay, we could actually sometimes turn that off, but maybe not depending on what we draw. Nope. I'd actually keep Uatu in hand though, because it just makes my odds of discarding something good slightly worse. You know, like, I don't want to. I want to discard Uatu basically. So if he's in hand, like, you know, okay. Magic's actually probably the second card I'd pick. Oh, Legion. So probably a Storm Legion-y type deck. Let's go ahead and Scarlet Witch here. We got lots of ways to deal with this if we need to. We can also put a Nocturne down to get ahead of a... Oh, what am I getting? Not Uatu, right? Am I getting Scarlet Witch again, I think? I can get ahead of War Machine stuff, basically, right? Like, use Nocturne to turn it off, whatever the storm is. The Scarlet Witch again as well, right? I could even storm myself too. That's kind of funny as well. Like, just stay extra safe here. I mean, I think I like the idea of building a really strong location. Maybe it's like, maybe it's mid, and then you Quake Nexus into that, right? I don't have a lot of cards that get strong, though, is the problem. You know, we have a 3 power card, basically. Jubilee for them already. All right. Be tiny, but they're probably still going to get a big Goliath. Oh, that is not tiny. Okay. Well, that even gives me more reason for that Nexus line we're talking about. Iron Lad here is at least kind of big. They're going to play a War Machine wherever, honestly. I don't know. Have they picked up the theme of this deck already is the problem, right? Like, if they know the theme of this deck, you might expect Quake, or you might expect me to turn off the Nexus. In either scenario, right, it's like, oh, no targets. That means we know all their big stuff's in hand, which I guess is maybe just Doctor Doom, Galactus. I think are generally the hits. I mean, we already obviously knew about Galactus, so... I need to move Nocturne first. Well, I guess she always moves first. That's a silly thing to say. But I need to move Scarlet Witch first, actually. Oh, I can't. You absolute goon. You can't play... Bro, I'm so stupid. I was gonna move Nexus mid, but I can't play right. I gotta move Nexus right. Which, that's fine, right? Nocturne goes here. You flip that. You have 8 here. You hope that holds. They actually can't play here, so this does hold, right? I can even put the Scarlet Witch right for more bonus points. Hold up. Where did I gotta play that Scarlet Witch first, then the Quake. Oh no, it doesn't matter. Actually, no, that doesn't matter. Nexus is going right. This is fine though. This is good. This is good. This is good. Muir Island doesn't matter. Oh, Dr. Doom almost matters, but I think this Nico move's gonna save me, right? The Nico move is gonna save me. Oh, wait, I may not. I may lose anyway. Do I win anyway? I win mid, right? Yeah, I'm big enough mid. Yeah. We're fine. Left loses, but we're fine. Woo! Dude, we lose this game without that Nico move getting the Scarlet Witch over there. I almost screwed. My plan got... I just didn't even... I just was so set on the Quake right thing. I just totally blanked. I can't do that. I was going to send my power mid. But thankfully, we got out enough right that it just didn't matter. Oh, my God, dude. Accidental genius once again, dude. We take those accidental genius moments, though. Those are good. Those are good to me. All right. Yeah, we'll play Space Stone early, right? Big House and Eternity Range. Yeah, we can get ahead in Eternity Range. Sure. Could maybe Storm Dream Dimension, I guess. It's like, does it hurt us more or hurt the opponent more is the question. Because if it hurts the opponent, like, you may not want to. Big House is, like, kind of annoying for us. Not really. Yeah, let's just get strong, right? The opponent's going to be like, how did they know? This guy's a genius. Is he or is he Uatu? I could also just snow guard this too, I guess. Ooh, this might be a big merge deck, which is very fun. Man Spider is so freaking enjoyable. I love that card. I trust my 11-point lead here. I think that's gonna be quite okay. Let's go ahead and storm into Iron Lad, maybe. Well, I don't know. This is on turn 5, but like I think they're not gonna want to play here, but they might have the Penny Spider, so I don't know. What is this gonna be? Luna Snow? Yeah, okay. Gonna be 1 extra energy for this turn. Opponent does not have a lot of space to work with here. I guess you just go Lad Uatu. Yeah, the Uatu's gonna explain a lot for them. They're like, God, dude, this guy's so good. Don't be a location. No. No. I mean, the odds weren't great, to be honest. Legion was maybe the home run. That would have been super sick. Okay, I don't really like Limbo against this deck, but I do have the Snowguard Hawk and the Scarlet Witch. I can turn it back off, right? Dream Dimension hopefully hurts them a little bit, but I mean, here's the thing. They know I have the Hawk. They don't know that I have the Scarlet Witch. So this might think, oh, they're not using Hawk to turn off Limbo. I hate kind of playing it here, though, because it feels like a waste. Because it feels like this power is maybe not that meaningful, right? Is this just Man Spider? If Man Spider goes left, I'll feel a bit better. Oh, it's not Man Spider, it's Symbiote Spider-Man. Okay. So Scarlet Witch does flip here, and I think they're gonna go for like, you know, Man Spider left or whatever. So then I just try to win these 2 spots, right? Right? They're all left, baby. Let's go. Panther, there's no Arnim Zol or anything yet, so this should be fine, right? We're just turning off Limbo here. Hulkbuster doesn't matter. Yeah. Nice, dude. The like layers and layers of mind games here with this Limbo, dude. Like they thought they were safe. Okay, no disruption there, no disruption there. Like showing the Hawk makes them think, oh, he's not planning to turn off Limbo, right? It's just layers. I got time. They're like, I got all the time in the world. Scarlet Witch disagrees. Yeah, that's fun. That's actually sneaky good. Yeah, there was not many decks that would have worked well against, you know, that had a better power distribution, but that one in particular worked out okay. Hey, we got a Nexus. Okay, that gives us sneakiness opportunities. Hotel Inferno and the Peak. Okay, so the opponent's gonna get a Nocturne, which, I mean, whatever. Hotel Inferno we'll save for later. Hello, opponent. It's Agent E Holo. Ahinte Holo, maybe. I don't know, whatever. Fist bumps, indeed. I like your Beta Ray Bill a lot. That's pretty sweet. So Nexus we either decide to do, we decide to work around, or we decide to Legion and get super strong there, right? They have not yet hit in turn. I don't know if they realize. I don't think they're trolling. Probably forgot. Sometimes it's me, but it wasn't this time. But I've been there, boss. Oh, another high Evo deck. Nice, dude. Wonder if we're seeing some superior high Evo since I showcased that. Ah, She-Hulk. Okay, we could probably work with a She-Hulk, right? I think, maybe. I don't know. Let's get Merlin down here. We're going to play 2 cards here next turn or more. So let's... 3, actually, I think, with the skill, probably always. Sunspot may say, so they are in a good superior Spider-Man spot already. Hotel Inferno. Yeah, Polymorph's great for Time Stone. We love it. Yep, let's just rip through their deck here a little bit. Now, unfortunately for us, Nexus left, if you want to go for like a Legion or whatever, it doesn't really work as well because the opponent is already loading up left naturally for the Nexus. And obviously that's, if you're going to try to do tricky Legion Nexus plays, you'd prefer like Nexus be right, then ignore left, and then you stack left and Legion into the Nexus left. Alternatively, right, if they're, this is definitely the superior Spider-Man version, and they have all 4 of their 1-drops. What a boss. Now, we did lose a stone, so no Giga Thanos. High Evo burn for them. They're not mad about that. Hulk burn for them. They're maybe a little sadder about that. And Penny Parker's pretty cool. I like that. Way to stack power left. Superior Spider-Man burned. Okay, so we know they have a She-Hulk, but they're not going to have a lot of extra energy for it. We know they don't have a big Hulk. We have a cheap Thanos, which is cool. If we go Iron Lad right now, we might inadvertently Legion, Storm, Magic into this, but I mean, that's okay. Or Reality Stone, actually. That's... I think we're going to have a hard time beating Nexus anyway. I do have Thanos and She-Hulk that can both be dumped all at once. There is something intriguing about that. Could maybe go Spider right now, too, on like Penny or whatever, and move that left as well. It's a 50-50 on the Penny, but then do you just pass turn 5 and go She-Hulk Thanos? That's 22 plus either 7 or 8 left. You could actually still bail out with Scarlet Witch if you wanted to. Oh, no, you couldn't, because this is 5 and 1. That's your whole turn outside of some ramp somehow. Well, if Spider hits Penny, She-Hulk would go to 0. I don't know. I think this gives me options at least. Let's see what happens. Oh, we hit the Uatu. Sad. Gives us options. Savage Land. Whoa! Okay, so they're locked in mid, but certainly Cyclops can still work with that. But Legion now becomes really interesting again. Do we Legion? We lose mid outside of another Omniversal. Maybe anyway, I guess, because Nebula. You'd lose mid, right? You know, you're definitely ahead because Nexus is turning off. I don't really expect them to put anything else right, but I'd have to win left to make this happen, which I don't think is possible because they're going to be so strong left. I don't think this is the Legion Savage. I mean, that's a cool play sometimes for sure. I think this is a once in future into Thanos She-Hulk. I'm floating 4, so that's 2 and 5 is 7. I'm going to have 8 energy next turn. I kind of need to turn off Nexus, though, to win, like, mid and right. What if I do this, actually? You only float 2 now in this case, though. So you're going to have 4 and 5 is 9. I'm only going to have 8. But I think I'd rather turn off Nexus by surprise, you know? I hate this, but I think it's the right thing to do. That's my Nocturne they got. Okay. They don't actually have their She-Hulk, by the way. I keep forgetting that it's not a copy. I actually took their She-Hulk, right? God, even now I'm like still losing mid. Shoot. Oh my God. Wait a minute. This is not what I wanted to do, but might work. Well, hold up. They're at 17 off Nebula, and then they go to 19 technically off Cyclops, or, well, you know, effectively 19. I guess if I Omniversal, I can actually... It creates a tie mid. That's not really what we want. I don't know about this. If they fill their turn, I win mid, right? But I don't know if I win a Nexus tiebreaker like this. I don't know, dude. This is about to get scary. Did they fill their energies? What I need to know is Cyclops. They've also decided to turn it off, which is probably bad news for us, right? I am getting Otto's Lab with some pretty good hits though, potentially. What am I getting here? Iron Lad sucks. Turn it off though with Reality Stone or Magic. Oh, Magic doesn't work though. Oh, but I'm flipping these anyway. So I'm never getting Otto's Lab. So I did get some free power. I actually got 5 free power. I'm winning, right? Oh, I forgot their mid was strong because of Nexus, you idiot. No! Abomination got buffed by Monster Metropolis and steals right. Scarlet idiot. Oh, Scarlet idiot, dog. She gave him +3 and we lost right. I had mid so safe, by the way. I forgot about Nexus. This Scarlet idiot, dude. Spider Island, Fisk Tower, and Death's Domain. Dog, these are some crazy locations right now, dude. I guess you just go Nico here and, like, hopefully the opponent can't get too many things, but I guess too, you kind of want to turn it off so they can't easily get into Death's Domain. Oh god, this is maybe Destroy. If it's Destroy, you want a Reality Stone there as soon as possible, although it seems like they want to put in they might want to put in a Deadpool first. So maybe we get priority here, which is kind of shaky. Oh, we do get priority. Okay, nice. Now maybe we Reality Stone. Well, I guess it was not shaky. This is going to be 4. Maybe now you Reality Stone left. Or actually, I like Magic better just on curve. I think that's fine. I don't know if they're Deadpool yet, or if they're Merge, or if there can be so many different things they could actually be. It's hard to guess. I don't actually know. They didn't play on the Agony yet. Oh, okay, this looks more like Man Spider Merge, which might actually be a bigger problem. I actually almost would rather it be Destroy, maybe. I feel like I can solve around that. I don't know how to solve around this. Turning off Limbo could still be it though, because they could like maybe accidentally isolate all their power in one spot, and then we just like turn off Limbo and dump Spider Island or something. We'll have to see. Legion, no! Now I don't have the surprise factor. Dang, dog, how do we ever win now? There is no way to win now. Polymorph into a Shadow King. I'm just gonna rip every location here and see what happens and see if I can't find a way to win the game, you know? I don't know. It's, oh wait, what did I, oh, I thought I was, oh, I clicked the wrong thing. That was supposed to be Reality Stone. Whoops. Whoopsie daisy. That was supposed to be Reality Stone. I was like, why did I play a Snow Guard? Oh! Oh my, oh no. Did we go Sokovia and just empty their hand now, maybe? Polymorph denied by Nowhere. That's sad. Probably an ordering mistake from my part, actually. Taskmaster denied, though. Oh, well, actually, no. Sokovia doesn't matter, of course. I mean, we obviously never, ever, ever, ever win mid. Oh! It's enough! Stumbled our way to victory. That's all you need sometimes. Just play out things and things happen, and just, you know, Nowhere wins the game. That's all you need, man. Let's freaking go. I love it.